Hello everyone and welcome to Communication Design Strategy. It's Wednesday, midweek already. We have those last couple of days gone. The week is already flying by. Great to see so many of you who've introduced yourselves, some familiar faces, some new faces. I'm sure we're all going to have a fabulous semester. Those of you who haven't introduced yourselves yet, hop on into Blackboard and let us know a little bit about yourselves. And then pop into the topic section where we're starting to talk about what we're going to use, what topic, what issues we're going to focus on for this project. So this project, the topic that you choose, is you're going to use that for the whole project, so across the whole 12 weeks. So you really do want to think about your topic and make sure that it's something that you're going to want to work with for 12 weeks. So there's been some great suggestions. There's heaps of issues and topics out there. Doesn't necessarily have to be a social justice issue per se, but it needs to be something that there's a problem that needs to be solved. Also, in thinking about your topic and thinking about living with that topic for the next 12 weeks, make sure it's something that you're going to be comfortable researching. You're going to have to delve deeper. You're going to have to get into the nitty-gritty of what is causing the problem, who or what does it affect, and what potentially needs to be done to help solve this problem. So in the first stages, you're going to have to really delve into your topic and understand the causes of the problem, the sort of crux of why it exists in the first place. So some issues out there, you might not want to live with for 12 weeks, and that's perfectly fine too. This is your project, you're in control of that. So, if in doubt, let's talk about it further on Blackboard. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about your topics. So once you've got this broad idea of what you want to work with, you then want to narrow down that focus. So within that broader topic, you want to find maybe a couple of subtopics and then flesh those out a bit and see which one you want to work with. So if I use one example, mental health, for example, I think, Georgia, is this yours? Mental health in males. I can't remember whose topic that was. I didn't put it in my notes, but great start. And already the topic has been narrowed down to half the population, so that's helpful. But you want to narrow that down further to be a particular segment, a particular group that you can focus on. It's going to be much easier for you if that group is definable and has key aspects that make them a group and that separate them from other groups within the same topic. So, for example, with the mental health issue, we have males. So you might look at males in high school, in their later years of high school, or their study years at university, for example. So see how that sort of narrows down that age bracket to within 3 or 4 years. So later years of high school would be 16 to 19, and university, maybe 19 to 21, 22, 23. If you're looking at sort of studying on campus full-time students, that would be your general age bracket. And then that gives you a specific stage in life to relate to. So if you were just to say young males, say 16 to 25, you've got potentially 3 different stages of life happening in that period of time. The school, finish school, go to university, if they're going to university, and in this case, let's assume they are. and then from university moving into the workforce. So 3 really different walks and stages in the development of their life, which would require 3 different ways of speaking to them as they're in that different life stage. So hopefully that sort of helps to clarify why we want to narrow the topic down to be about a more specific group or aspect of your topic. Then on the other side of that, you also want to narrow down who you're talking to. Are you talking to the people who are affected by your topic, or are you talking to a third party, or both? And I would recommend actually having more than one target market. We're developing a campaign. This campaign can speak to more than one target market, but you might speak differently to different target markets, and that's where the flexibility of your campaign will come through. So one of the other things I want to mention that it's too early to think about, and in some of your comments you started to think about it, is the end application. So it's too early to really work out how you're going to communicate, because we need to establish all the what, why, where aspect of the project to begin with. So don't focus yet on, it's going to be a billboard or a series of posters or a brochure. None of these applications are wrong. It's just too early to determine what is going to be the most right for communicating your message to your target market. So let's take the focus off that for now. And you've got to think about the why, the who, the what. What is your topic? Why do you need to get a message out there? Who are you going to talk to? What is the behavior that you want to change? So this is what underpins our strategically based campaign strategy. That who, what, how, why. Understanding all the different aspects that go behind our design decisions. And that's what this unit is about. And you're going to hear me say why a lot, because this unit is all about understanding why we do what we do, and the reasons behind that, and learning to talk about that and articulate it. So on that note, it is also really important that you guys participate with each other. You are your best learning resource. I'm here to help guide. But, you guys should converse amongst yourselves, follow each other's blogs, and, choose a few of the topics that also interest you, that you could learn more about as the other students work on it. And bounce ideas off each other. There is no one definitive way to solve these problems. So ideas, we don't design in a vacuum. It's all about sharing ideas, inspiration, conversation, and participation. So I look forward to seeing more of this conversation on Blackboard. And I look forward to seeing these topics narrow down, refine, fine-tune. And, that's exactly where we should be at this week. And I also look forward to seeing the rest of you coming on board. See you on Blackboard.